keeping him around that we keep racking up the accolades. It is 4:48 almost this morning on your Thursday. A very windy day yesterday, we knew that, but it just made it feel a lot colder.
Yes, and as we head in closer to the weekend, actually Purdue, by the way, they have their homecoming for their football team.
Yeah.
I was going all over the sports ball statistics for my daughter, just in case she wanted some little nuggets to break down at the parties this weekend.
Yes, we've got a lot to watch this weekend. Of course, it's another cool one. I've got an accolade for you.
What?
We're going to have our coldest morning in 194
Come
days.
here,
No,
come
thank
here.
you.
Let me get my hands around your neck.
That sounds like a loss.
That's
right
a loss.
there.
Yeah. Wrong accolade, maybe a different word. We're talking about cool weather, but at least the wind is dying down. That's been key. That's all we've been asking for. So we're taking little baby steps to maybe feel a little bit better. And at least more sunshine today. I think you'll notice that big difference. Yesterday, some of us started with sun, and then the clouds really came in, and then we ended with some sun. But we ended with those clear skies, and we still have those clear skies overnight and into this morning, which means we don't have that blanket of clouds over us to try to keep us a little bit warmer. So we've cooled off quite a bit. In fact, it's clear enough you can see even an airplane flying by over central Indiana. So clear skies, but frosty conditions out there across central Indiana. You're thinking, Matt, it's 38. It's not frosty. The air by the ground, though, is a little bit colder, usually about 3 or 4 degrees colder. So temperatures will continue to drop. We're in those 30s this morning. It will be a raw day, but at least we'll have the sun and it's not going to be as breezy. So recess is 50 degrees. Will feel better than yesterday's 50 degrees when we had wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour or so. So some small good news in here for you. Later this afternoon and evening, we'll end up in those mid-50s under mainly clear skies. So it's 37 in Richmond and Greencastle. We're having a couple data issues from some of the airports providing their numbers. The temperature, but the wind data is actually coming through. We've got still some gusts, but nowhere near what we had yesterday. At this time yesterday, we were getting gusts over 30 miles per hour. So for many of us, we've cut that wind in half. It's not as if the wind's completely gone, but it's not as breezy as it was. You factor in everything together, we do have some wind chill data coming in. It feels like it's only 27 in Wayne County. It feels like it's only 31 in Lafayette, and just above freezing was feels like right now at 33 in Indianapolis. Freeze warnings are going into effect tonight. This is your last kind of heads up. We have a frost out there this morning, which a lot of plants can deal with the frost. It's a freeze, though. Once the water freezes on the inside of the plant, that's more destructive. If you want to keep your plants to last longer, bring them in, cover them. If you're trying to think, okay, how many more warm days do we have after this? You know, if we're going to get another freeze right after this, should I just be done? Well, at least after this freeze, we don't have a chance for a freeze for at least about 7 to 8 days. So if you want another week or so with your plants, I think that might be a good idea to go ahead and cover them. But it is going to be chilly tonight with more clear skies. Enjoy a lot of sunshine today. Clouds should stay north into South Bend. We're talking about mainly clear conditions here. High of 56 today here in Indianapolis. Not a bad day. We'll feel cool. This week we've had our first 50s for highs since also April of last year. So it's been a chilly stretch for us, but clouds will stay off to the north. We don't have to worry about rain. We'll cool off quickly this evening. Make sure you've got the jacket if you are headed downtown this evening. We've got temperatures falling into the 40s by about 7, 8 o'clock, which means as you're headed to the Pacers game or home opener, we'll start in the 50s, but after a win, we'll be in the 40s. It will feel a little chilly. And then even colder tonight, low 30s on the way. We've got that freeze warning in effect tonight, and we're talking about pretty much a light freeze all across central Indiana. It will be cold out there tonight, but at least it won't be as breezy. So some small victories there. This weekend, Julia, we lowered the rain chances, and we will get back to near 60 degrees.
Okay, I like the sound of that. Thank you, Matt. The NFL is moving the Pro Bowl to the week of the Super Bowl now.
So the league commissioner announced the change yesterday, saying that the plan is really to hold the Pro Bowl games the Tuesday before Super Bowl Sunday. The game will feature the best players chosen from the AFC and the NFC. They'll face off in a flag football game in San Francisco.
The Super Bowl